to yourself, so I'ma save my fucking breath. Anyone taking the time to bring someone else down never will ever be worth it. Wasting your time won't ever be mine. Cutting these ties, the only thing certain, because you are who you hang with. Busy writing my own pages. Me, myself, and I, accompanied by growth, and all these changes makes me dangerous.
So they did that one on Friday night.
Dangerous. I said me, myself, and I, accompanied by growth and changes makes me dangerous.
I'm going to assume he called me at 3:55 a.m. He was calling his Tiger chat prior to that. And so when you look at the police report, it says like 6:20 a.m. I don't believe that's the time of the accident. I believe that's the time that the officer was doing his report. So it was after the fact. Now, it's alleged by Ernie. This has not been proven, and no shade to Ernie, but he does tell tall stories. Yep. But this is so, bless you, baby. So then on the 23rd, he has charges, and that is related to the accident. So I would have to, I'm on my phone and I can't look, but there was unlawful driving or something, which would lead me to believe that's equivalent to a reckless driving. And fleeing on foot, which I don't know how that was possible based on his injuries, except for the fact that when we're injured in a traumatic situation, we have something called fight or flight, which the body releases an exorbitant amount of adrenaline, and you're not going to feel your injuries. So I don't think he really fled on foot that far. But I don't know what state you live in, but I live in Michigan, and we have fleeing could be taking 3 or 4 steps after a lawful order to stop. Okay. That could be fleeing in a vehicle after the lights are on behind you and you're not stopping. Right. So the night before, I believe he was doing 90 and a 55.
Yeah, that's what the ticket says, a 90.
Yeah. So obviously that should have been a reckless driving charge at that point, but the officer let him go, and then hours later we have this accident. So we have this careless driving, the fleeing on foot, resisting. Now resisting is another one of those very subjective charges. I got a resisting and obstructing charge, resisting and assault charge. And I didn't assault anybody. I had just slipped my skinny little wrist out of my handcuffs.
Right.
And that was considered resisting arrest. So I was charged with 3 felonies that were eventually pled down to nothing because it was bullshit. And then the other was the drunk driving first, which means the first in the state of Arkansas. It's a misdemeanor. And it says drugs. Now, that doesn't mean I don't believe he was on meth. I could be wrong based on his history. He has had a positive meth charge or meth test. But Ernie was not acting out of the ordinary leading up to this, right? And when he's on meth, he's super paranoid, and he doesn't call people when he's like this.
Yeah, because he was calling people and having conversation. I thought when I heard that, I thought maybe at first he was getting a little tired or something and was calling people to try to, just have conversation.
Is my audio messed up? Hold on. Give me a second.
It just sounds like there's a demon talking about you.
Handcuffs. Give me a second.
It did though, Nick. It did.
Give me drop the link again and I'll come up on the computer. It's because I'm on my phone. Can you do that?
Yeah, that's funny because the reason I didn't say anything because it fit with our John Ghost story.
Yeah. All right. I'll come right back up.
Okay. She'll be back up in a second. While I'm waiting on her, Hey, you might use that though. It sounded pretty cool, I have to say.
It's the AirPods on StreamYard when you're on your mobile phones. I have no control over it.
No, you're fine. I thought it was kind of cool, actually.
No,
but they let him go on his own recognizances now.
So, and the reason they allowed him to go on his own recognizance is A, he doesn't live in the state, and that they weren't felonies. And he had a significant injury. And he probably doesn't have insurance. And you take somebody, remand them into custody, and they have to go to the hospital. The county has to pay for the medical care. That's how it works in Michigan. That's why people have like a serious medical condition, and if they don't have coverage, they don't want to take on that financial responsibility. So there was a lot of bullshit being passed around between Katie, Lisa Kay, Peach, Ghost, God, who else? All these people.
There's quite a lot of people that's been talking about Ernie.
Like, I couldn't. I had to sign off on Saturday night. I was so pissed. I saw, and you messaged me, thinking that we rented his van for us.
No, well, I was just asking you because if I hear something, I'm going to go to the person and ask them.
Yeah, it was because that sector decided to make up lies and state that we were paying for that Sprinter van. That Sprinter van, he never lost his job. He's been working. Then you got Lisa Kay saying, well, he doesn't have a driver's license. Yes, the fuck he does.
Well, he goes, he goes back on a lot of what she says. She'll say she didn't say it or something.
But the thing is, remain calm, is in order to work for a courier service, you have to prove that you're licensed. We know where Ernie works and have known for almost 2 months. And everyone's like, oh, we found out where he worked. Yeah, well, we've all known that. And I'm reading comments. I'll get to that in a minute, Miss Justice. And if he didn't have a license when he was pulled over the first time on Friday night, they would have absolutely listed that as no driver's license suspended, driver's license revoked, and he would have been ticketed. He would not have been allowed to go on his way.
Right.
When he was told, when the second issue happened, it's still not listed that he has a fucking valid driver's license. Right. Lisa Kay is a misinformation spreader just like Mama T.
Well, I know all of them.
Actually, he's in the pod. I actually showed that today. I'm the one that broke the news, not Ghost, not Katie, not any of these fucks. That's what pisses me off. They don't do the work. They were just out here throwing out bullshit for the last fucking 2 days. I am the one that showed both of the chart, both the 22nd, the traffic stops, and the 23rd, where there was an accident, fleeing, resisting, and alleged DWI first offense drug.
So close to demonstrating violence.
That's what I had told yours up. I was looking at some of it.
Oh, well, it's towards the end. I'm the one that wrote this. Then someone sent it to Mama T, and Mama T was acting like she broke it, but it had my little fucking stamp up at the top that says Mean Girls. She had fucking colors. And the reason Lisa thinks she's the spokesman is because Lisa is mentally ill and highly obsessive. This woman
issues. Hate to say I proved you wrong. You've been running, screaming, I hide away. There's no escaping night and day. You'll never see it coming. Won't commit to see it a child's play. You'll see a different side of me. The reason is to hibernate is for your own protection. I'm too scared to see the beast I've made.
No,
We created it, we never look back. Matter of fact, shut your mouth, don't come at me
He
with
is
that.
not
You're
getting
lacking
his
context, it's
earliest
causing
release
conflict,
date
that's a
is
fact. See you trying to change the
2039.
subject, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to forget.
That bitch ain't gonna be alive. And if she is, he'll
When I
probably come
friends,
to
there's no
Michigan and
interest in
fucking
making
rob
those
her and kill
amends.
her.
It depends
Oh
on
my
whether
God.
I feel like breaking necks. Must be a lucky
He'll
day,
rob
cause
her
I
and
ain't
kill
got no
her, and
time
then
for
her
that.
cats will eat her
So close to
corpse.
demonstrating violence.
He's in a pod. You don't have to mention any creators over here.
But Peace in a Pod showed it. Anything I show, and I have been the only person that has actually shown actual factual information on Arnie for almost 3 years. These people were like, Kobe died.
Taking over like it's
Kobe
on the
died.
paper soldiers.
Nicolino rented
You wish
his
you would, shit's been
van.
harder
You
than
guys,
I'm
I wouldn't even
hopeful.
rent a van, a vehicle for my children, let alone for me
how it
to
gets, it's never
Well,
worth
let me
it
ask
in
you
the
this,
moment.
Nick, because
Running
one
the
thing
back,
that
one and the same,
from
matter of
just
fact, we
reading,
different. Under
the
facts, knowing
reports
your
and
brain is
everything,
just sad to witness.
it said he
Price
was
to pay,
doing
taking a
90
stab
mile
when
an
I said
hour.
mind your
So
business. Now I get to snap,
did
smiling
he
face, you think
think
it's
that the
Christmas.
cops were
Never had a better
chasing
time of
him?
losing my
Were
mind.
they
I keep it locked
chasing
and tucked
him?
No,
away.
that
Nobody
was
in
on
the
the
rough side, and that's
22nd.
intentional.
So
Environment with
why?
ethanol, I'll never fold, 'cause when I light it up,
Because
the
it
flame is
sounds
brightest
like, because he's
inside.
talking about where he
So
wrecked
to
at,
demonstrate
that it sounded like it was a dead
violence,
end. He had a choice
No
to
idea.
go left or right, and he went forward and
No idea.
ended up wrecking.
I don't have the accident report, and the accident report has not been published.
Yes, thank you for saying that, because it
Everything is speculation at this point. Now, what I do know based on reading many reports, only because I used to run a watch page for my community, and when you get usually what they're giving you is crossroads nearest to the accident. It's not a hit or miss, like that is exactly where the accident happened. It's the hit or miss, or it's like what is the closest intersection where the accident took place. And I know these people are like, oh yeah, well, we're good detectives. We pulled it up, and I saw the shit on YouTube where they pulled up Google Photos. But if you back it up, you go forward or you go down one of those crossroads, there are trees. So that was the nearest crossroad. Period. I even heard that MSG retired guy from the Stone Vet community say, oh, those electrodes on him, that's incorrect placement for an ECG. Let me just say this. As a CRA, I am a registered ECG technician because that is a big part of my job. And electrode placement is different depending on the patient's status, whether they're an ICU, pediatric patient, if they're an amputee, or if they're an amputee. But what we saw on Ernie's chest wasn't an ECG, it was continuous telemetry.
Right.
So when you are in ICU, you're in a med surg floor, they have it's constant telemetry. The ECG electrodes do not have to be at V1, V2, V3, 4, 5, or 6, or the limbs. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
I
a lot different.
I worked on a telemetry floor.
So you know,
Yeah, definitely.
placement is a lot different, especially dependent on the patient's status. Why are they there? So he had a liver laceration. I don't know if he's had surgery or not. A liver laceration.
Well, no, he said he hadn't had surgery and that he's got 2
Okay.
lacerations.
Yes, and that can
Yeah.
happen.
That
So-
they still haven't been able to stop the bleeding. So I would
Correct.
think that if the bleeding doesn't let up or stop at some point, that they probably will take him into surgery. I would think.
So That's all dependent on a lot of different scenarios from a homeostasis standpoint. His lacerations could be small and still leaking, so they determined, based on imaging studies, this is a watch and wait. Another reason why he's probably in ICU. Not to mention the fact he claims that he has all of these broken limbs on the left side, a couple on the right, or maybe I have it wrong. But he's also at high risk, not just because he has HIV, but he is at higher risk for contracting pneumonia, pulmonary embolism. So that's another reason why he would be in the ICU. Because when your ribs are broken, you can't fully expand your lungs. He probably can't even really do the spirometry to make sure he has. So he's at very high risk for pneumonia and having HIV. He's at higher risk for pneumonia carinii, which is a pretty dangerous form of pneumonia for those that are immunocompromised.
Right.
So he's not just being watched based on the liver, it's his lungs. If he's got these broken bones, he's at another risk for DVTs. So he's at high risk for DVTs, a pulmonary embolism, or an internal hemorrhage. Okay? Yes, he can. And so when you have somebody that is already what we would consider a high-risk patient because of HIV and the medications that he currently has to be on, now we're looking at immobilization, which puts you at greater risk for a DVT. But you've got a broken leg, which I'm assuming is his femur, which puts you at greater risk for a DVT, which you throw that blood clot, you could have a pulmonary embolism, but he's also at risk for a pulmonary embolism spontaneously happening because of his broken ribs and not being able to expand his diaphragm and his lungs. So there's a huge cardiovascular issue here. He's at risk for a stroke. He's already had bleeding problems. We were talking in our messenger chat, and a couple of people discussed the fact that he's hypermobile. So he has hypermobility, and that could be a disorder that affects connective tissue, which is almost like Ehlers-Danlos, which makes you, again, at higher risk of bleeding and clotting. So there's a lot of things going on with Ernie right now, and these people that have barely graduated fucking high school and have no fucking actual real world hands-on medicine in this community, aside from like Roxanne and maybe Sister Callie and myself, these people have no fucking clue what's going on.
Right.
And CJ said today that his blood isn't clotting correctly, which I would assume that they have him on some sort of blood thinner to prevent the spot.
Right. But one thing he did say,
you gotta balance it, and it's really hard.
That's what he did say. That I remember him saying that they were working on his meds and what medications that he's going to need. And, you know, honestly, I do think that people kind of put out of their mind that he does have medical issues like the HIV and things like that.
Let's forget about that for a second. If this was myself, who does not have any, I do not have HIV, right? If I was in that kind of an accident, I am going to be in the same predicament as Ernie.
Right.
Because until they can get the correct balance of an anti-10A medication like Eliquis, they have to balance that, because an anti-10A the injection, what that is doing is that is working on the 10A clotting factor. And guess what plays a big role in the clotting factor? The liver.
Right.
And if you've got the laceration on top of HIV, on top of the McCarvey, you've got so many things. He is what we would consider a very high risk patient in any fucking scenario. He is high risk for that. He is high risk because he's got bleeding issues, which he assumed was, and so did his providers, was a form of hemophilia. But what was brought up in our chat, because we have a couple gals that deal with hypermobilities, that deal with this connective tissue disorder, that is very rare. And it is highly underdiagnosed because only a bleeding and clotting hematologist understands that this could be something else. So he could have this hypermobility connective tissue disorder that has never been diagnosed because your standard providers, they do not think of it. Your standard hematologist very rarely think about it because it is so fucking rare to have. And I'm saying this passionately because I am so fucking sick to death of these fucking idiots on this platform thinking that, oh, it's just a one and done. He just has HIV. No, there's other things going on. He's got issues with his kidneys. There's a lot going on here. This guy has a multi-system issue. We can't just focus on the lacerated liver.
Right.
There are way more significant things going on to try to control before they can stop that bleeding.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy. I just, it's just, especially when it stated he was doing 90, even if he was doing 70. Yeah, it's like, he definitely needs everybody's prayers, that's for sure. So, I didn't understand, but, I'm fucking weird, Nicolina, why, you know how Lee says, and, she came out and said all these things, but then it was supposed to be top secret, and I'm like, why the fuck is it supposed to be top secret? That made no sense to me. There were people who actually gives a fuck about Ernie. Even people who don't like Ernie wants to make sure, hang on a minute, Nick. I don't know if that's really.
Can you hear me?
Hang on. Hey, Ernie.
Yes. Hey, Ernie.
Good to see you.
Will you put us on full screen?
Yeah, I'm going to. Hang on just a second. Heck yeah, we want to see him. Let me find where I'm at here. Okay, hold
His
on.
lungs are definitely going to be affected with broken ribs.
There we go. How you feeling, Ernie?
Okay, I guess the best I can get.
How'd you know we were over here?
Because he knows me.
They told me in the chat I got a new phone. I just got that finally. So, my doctor's already called the sheriff's department and verified my medications and what it tends to with that. So, they're going to be dropping off that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it was. The one that they did DWI, whatever. They wasn't sure what your medications were at the time. Is that what it was?
I ain't worried about that. It was on August 19th. What it was Adderall is what it was, and he gave me it was two in a sample pack. I wrote the prescription for him, and he's gonna verify that. So,
yeah, that'd take care of that.
Yeah, and the other
They drug tested you, right? right? So.
Well, they already amended it anyway. I mean, it's already. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to. I don't know. They thought they had somebody on the. You know, they thought they had somebody like a little fish on the hook. They don't. That's what it is. I got a great company, great insurance, everything's. Even the company said we'd fight them if we have to. My company is doing it. Yeah.
Were you like running from them?
No, hell no.
Well, why were you going so fast, Ernie?
They wasn't even around me. They wasn't even around me when I was around and everything. I don't know why it says 90 miles an hour. I didn't go through no, wasn't going on 90. I'd have killed me if I went 90.
That's what it said, 90.
They're just making shit up. They do that, try to fish.
This is one thing I want to say. I am completely, really glad that you're okay. Because my brother-in-law was in a similar accident and he did not make it. And for you to make it in an accident like that, somebody's looking out for you for sure.
Yeah, I was telling everybody, I'm damn sure I got the tattoo to prove it.
Yeah, that's
literally part of the Mercedes logo from
I broke the steering wheel. The steering wheel ripped off. It went into my hand. That's what there it is.
Adderall does say that, but it doesn't actually affect people like meth would. Right. It's not gonna speed him up the way meth would.
right.
That wasn't what it was. The brakes went out. I told everybody I had to have brakes. We'd already had a maintenance order put on it and everything for it. So, you know, they can try whatever they want to. It's already documented, pre-documented way back. So, I mean, I work for a decent company. So, I mean, they'll take it. They ain't worried about it.
They're pretty bad. Your company is gonna call the owner. You know, the same old shit. This is how it went. Hold on. This is how it went. On Friday, they were all like, "We want Ernie dead. We want to destroy his life." Then the next day, those same people, you're on their panel, and they're all like, "Oh, thoughts and prayers. We don't want Ernie to die." And then after, now they're all like doxing your employer and they're calling your employer. Like, these people don't know when to stop.
Well, here's the thing about it. My employer, we have millions of dollars of insurance ready for stuff. It's a huge company. I mean, they bought out one of the biggest truck companies. So it is what it is.
Bandit told your whole story last night, so the cops was behind you, just driving, and you were blacked out and got paranoid and tried to rob.
Let me say something here.
Here's the thing. If I'm in a vehicle, a van, and heavy as it is, and I've got 3,000 pounds of it, not counting the weight the van is, and the van only goes 80 miles an hour, literally.
Right, because
they're in Dodge Chargers, superchargers, and they're supercharged, and they can't catch me. I never seen no blue lights. There was no blue lights, and they can't show me on a dash cam where they even have me on a dash cam. So I mean, I ain't worried about it. It's just a little rookie pop. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say this very quickly for people who may not know, but Bandit TV, he liked Ernie at one point, and then he was upset with her. So you have to you gotta kind of, you know.
Ernie went up on Katie's, and for the last 48 hours, these people blamed me for his accident, said I rented his van, said I was harassed.
Where did that come from?
That came from Katie's community.
You've never rented me a damn thing.
No shit. Ernie, but you keep going on these panels with Katie when these people were literally trying to fucking, like, wish that you were fucking dead.
Oh yeah. But the only reason I went up there today was because I seen her and Lisa Kay going at it, and I thought it was fucking great. I did. I was like, Because my sister was jumping up and down over Lisa Kay, calling, and I don't know what else she called. I have no idea, still to this day. And for Katie to jump on her and get on her and them to get on each other, I thought I was just sitting there like, this can't get no better. So yeah, that's why I did. But I stayed most of my time I spent in chasing justice, like I said I would do. And I would help her build her channel, and that's what I'm going to do. Especially right now while my stuff's away and I can't do nothing. But they did find out.
It's actually OD, but these people are retarded. They pulled the registration and everything of the owner's name.
So my pelvic bone is broke. I found that out too. That's when I was on paper.
You gotta start starving Katie, bro. You gotta starve Katie. I'm telling you, she's anorexic. Keep starving her, Ernie.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is gonna turn into. I mean, they already amended the charges. They already seen what it is. But I mean, like I said, we're too good for it.
Now, look how many people you got coming in now that Ernie's on panel. Remain calm. While Ernie's up here, I need to say this really quickly. Last week, Brooks Lives and Lies did that live stream on Lips. Lips struck her. So when Brooks reached out to Pandrew, Pandrew told Brooks that I hacked into Lips' account and struck her.
Well, you are just a fascinating person, Nicolina. You can do so many different things.
I'm telling you, it's been crazy.
These people wanted Ernie off YouTube so bad, but yet they're platforming him. And he's allowing it. And I'll never understand, Ernie, you pissed off a lot of girls and the mean girls. They are fucking furious with you.
I've seen that route where it leads to something for yourself, make you proud to release to. Not make you better, but don't sweat it. Go ahead, meditate.
Oh, I didn't know he was mad.
Oh, people are mad because Katie and them want to fuck you up so bad left and right.
I mean, I guess my thing is, what else can people do or say about Ernie? I mean, everything's already out there, right?
I guess. Except for my midget lover, they better not bring that shit out.
Do you dress like a kitty cat for him? I want to know.
For him? What the hell are you talking about? No, it's a her. It kind of favors Nicolina in a way.
What?
I'll show my house.
Have you had to have blood transfusions or anything?
Hell no, but I've had so much blood drawn from me, I don't want to go. I don't even look at it. I'm tired of it. I've already jerked everything out of my arms. I'm laying here, and I'm just sitting here waiting for the doctor tomorrow.
Well, you need to take care of yourself, Ernie.
Make sure you're taking as deep of breaths as you can. I know you have broken ribs, but you need to prevent yourself from getting pneumonia.
Yeah, I know.
Keep moving around a little bit, whether you want to or not.
I told them to have my files in here tomorrow so I can show everybody I do have all them broken ribs.
I know you do.
You know what, Ernie? As far as I'm concerned,
he's not even
you don't
taking
have
a
to
deep
show
breath.
me, you know. Hell, you're in the hospital. I mean,
So they had these lidocaine patches all over me all day, and they've been switching them out every 4 or 5, well, 6 hours, I think. They switch them out every 6 hours, and I told them to put them out there. The Delot is working a lot. That works really well. Yeah, like what is it? Is it the 8 or something or whatever? Is it 8? I know they put it in my neck, and it's just like, hey, it's just like I put a little bit of thank you.
Mel Gibson was just on Panel Fox. Sorry you missed him.
They got me some ice cream.
so what did they say about you?
What's your belly look like? your belly?
Oh, sexy as it ever has been.
No, I heard you say, Ernie, that it was kind of distended. Is it distended?
I don't even know what that word means.
It means, is it like...
It looks like the Walking Dead. Like literally, it looks bad. So I've got a laceration in my liver, but I ain't got one. I got two of them.
Right.
I didn't know about.
Hold on. Did you say slaceration?
Whatever the hell it is, I don't care. Hush.
Laceration.
Slaceration. What about it? They're like damn Jason Voorhees came in with a machete and slashed me up.
Slaceration. I love that.
That's the best way for it. And my leg, I don't even know what the hell done yet.
Well, you know, the doctor's right, Ernie. It's going to take you a while, and you're probably going to get a lot sore than you are right now, so...
Laceration.
The doctor's nickname for me is Dead Man.
Well, I can understand that, Ernie, because I'm telling you, you're very...
Did you see the picture of the van?
No.
No.
Oh my God, it's like a sardine can.
Oh, wow.
Did you send it to CJ?
My cousin had it a while ago. I have to get it. I'm gonna put it up tomorrow. I'll put it up. It like, I don't even know how it looked. Like it tore it off too. It tore the door off. It tore the tree was there. It hit the tree. It hit the wall. It airborne me there about 4 seconds, and it stuck straight. And then that piece in the back hit me the back of the head and knocked a hole in my head. It squished me what it tried to do. It was like the devil on one end and God on the other. But nobody can explain that. How that's in my arm. Well, they tried to touch it a while ago, and I screamed like 40 hails going north. So they quit touching it.
30. Wait, did you say 30 hails going north?
40 on this one. It was 40, I'm sure.
So, what do they have your leg? Do they have your leg in like a suspension?
Look, I don't know what they done to me. I was out of it, but I'm pretty sure they abused me. They violated me. They shaved stuff that I didn't think was ever going to be shaved. And Lord God, they tapered it off. And if somebody starts laughing, I swear to God, I'll throw ice cream all at you. But I mean, they done a pretty good. I got a good Bahama Mama wax job down there, I tell you. But they stuck like them. I don't even know. It wasn't a catheter or nothing. It was wrapped up and it was taped on, and it was taped all the way around, all the way back through. And they tore that son of a bitch off a while ago. And I swear to God, I said, hit the Delata, hit the Delata, hit the Delata, hit the Delata. I didn't give a damn. It like killed me. I thought they was killing me doing that. But anyways, I guess they had fun.
They have the guy, you know how they do with the females, they hook it to the suction in the wall and it just takes the urine.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the condom pad, thank you, sister.
Yeah, and it taped on and where they had shaved me like literally, and it's just like glued. And where it was so fucking hot, it glued on even more. And oh my God, it felt like I was getting a wax job. I ain't never had one, so.
I just had last time when I was in the hospital, they did the same thing to me. I was like, Jesus, take the wheel on that. Well, we'll have to, you gotta make sure that they give you some anti-itch cream, so.
Well, I don't know about no damn anti-itch cream. I'll tell you one thing.
That's Katie. No, I ain't I'm talking about when his hair starts.
She needs an
anti-itch. Probably get itchy.
So, I mean, I don't know. I found 3 new bruises on top of my arm here. I didn't find them till later on. They took pictures of me. I got a bunch of bruises and scratches.
Well, you'll probably have some more bruises and stuff.
Are they talking about like with your leg? Is it your femur bone? What part of your leg is broken?
It's where it attaches.
So it's the femur. And the
Yeah.
Give the best of me. Stuck in
It's broke.
Never could expect
You're
me rest in
fucked.
peace. Bitch, I'm
I
fine
know.
with no
that's
recipe.
pretty
Get it
bad.
on my
We
own,
think
by
you
my
we
own
think you're
song, searching
bow-legged
for a
now.
better
Just
me.
wait.
That's an endless conversation.
I'm gonna have to take my legs off, put some robot legs on, be done.
With my former self,
We'll get a hold of
taking
Red
the
Stone.
lows,
Maybe she can help
long as
you
they don't
out.
fuck 'em
That
up.
is-
Nah, what the hell she went to? She went to hippity hop school or something. I don't know what the hell happened.
You get too close,
She went to the wrong way.
up to that much,
She's
like
at the
we
VA
broke
right
one
now,
another, rock the
learning
boat,
how to
and I'm
use
jumping
her
on my flow with the
prosthesis.
current. I've been rising with
Well, maybe
the
she'll come out like
Keep
RoboCop.
that shit around, we'll be just fine. Oh, maybe it don't
Shot his
feel
pistol.
Slash
I know I'm
durations.
crazy.
So I don't understand half of what these YouTubers are even talking about. Like they're saying, "Oh, do." I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Always switches till I can't
But,
at this point, what's the difference? Keep your distance like my word of
family
mouth. Talking about some shit
while
you never
telling
heard
us
about.
we
See you stepping
can't
out of
reach out
place,
to
call
your
that out of
family.
bounds. Yeah, say you feel amazing.
Angelia thinks I called CPS on her, and I tried to tell her that it was a fucking lie.
She knows better now. I'll talk to her about that.
I'm fine with no recipe.
I do have a spare leg in my refrigerated U-Haul.
That's an endless conversation for growth. Yeah,
Oh my god.
I've been changing the most.
Oh my god.
For myself, taking the lows.
Quit making me laugh, damn it.
As long as they don't fuck up my growth. Contemplating by myself, see the whole.
I'm glad you can come over here and laugh though, Ernie.
Look at
That makes me feel good. You can come to my channel and laugh.
Show those monitors.
I'm still
Move your camera and show those monitors, because these dumbasses don't think you're really in the hospital.
Someone
He's in the hospital for real.
Yeah, I know he
I
is.
can't escape. I'm the one who's
Surely to God they didn't say that. Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the hospital.
As far as Lisa K. Ernie, the only thing I couldn't understand is who in the family made her the big, you know.
She said that family asked her, and the first hospital you went to gave her. But listen, they gave her protected health information about you.
They can't do
So,
that.
they flew me out of the first hospital.
Yeah.
So that shows you how.
Were you really flown?
Yeah, they flew me out of the first hospital. I was dead, Nick. Literally, I went out. I didn't wake up till I don't even know what day it was. After today, I guess. Hell, I don't even know. Earlier.
Well,
First thing I did
I think that, you know, your reaction and calling your sister was probably the best thing you could have done. So at least somebody in the family knew something, right?
Well,
Lisa said Amber was in the van with you, and she had to call her an ambulance.
no, if Amber had been in a building, if somebody else had been in that van with me, they'd be dead. Because it tore it. I mean, like, look, like it broke. I mean, it broke my hand, it broke my arm, it pressed all this in here. And I mean, this is the damn steering wheel, and I had a hold of the damn wheel like this, and you can see what it done to my hand. See how blue it is. So, yeah, I mean,
Did the airbag go off, Ernie?
both of them did. Oh yeah, hell yeah. It slammed me into the, I mean, like it literally, like there was so much, like the piece back there was 3,000 pounds. It lifted it off the ground and it slung it into me. So it was in my back, like you ain't seen my back. Nobody got to see my back. All you got to see is like little cuts on my arms and shit. It's counting what I
You didn't break your back.
Yeah, I know. But I don't, you know, these YouTubers, I don't know. I mean, the only bad thing about it is it's hard to move, and when I ain't on the lot, like when it first kicks in, I can move it. But after that, I'm
You have to take under consideration that you are on Dilaudid, so even you may not remember everything that you talk about on the channel or something.
well, yeah, I know. You know, it's. I'm just wanting to, you know, my arms are swelling real big right now from breakage and stuff. It's the one that's broke is the way I got my phone right now. I've got it. I got my hand propped up against the table to hold it to keep it from shaking. But like, it's how slow I am.
Well,
Don't
one
hurt
thing
yourself,
one thing I will say, definitely don't, Ernie. You don't have to.
Oh,
stop.
yeah.
See my wrist?
That's broken.
See my wrist? You see the line?
That's bad.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely broken.
It is broke.
I know.
See the one? Look at that. Look how swelled up.
Yep, that's broken.
Well, one thing that I did notice that I do want to say is that even people who were like, we don't like Ernie, everybody was concerned and everybody, you know, is praying for you, and, you know, people were really concerned about it. So, and I get where people who wasn't concerned about you or didn't like you, sometimes it feels like that they're just, you know, coming out and talking about what happened just for content.
Yeah.
You know.
So you know why they didn't. You know why they can't close this up for? My skin will take to the staples.
See, that's what I said. There's a couple staples in that though, isn't there, Ernie? Did they try to?
Yeah, in the beginning, but they couldn't do no more because it won't go through my skin.
Why?
My skin won't take the staples, won't take the sew, won't take the nothing. It's too wide a gap, and it's my skin's very tough.
Why didn't they do like Steri-Strips?
I don't even know. I don't know. But everybody's been amazed. Everybody's been coming looking at me. I'm like an examination or something. They got people coming from everywhere looking at me. How they put on that?
You're a super soldier.
Probably.
At least I can say that Psycho Tina had your back against Lisa the other
Yeah,
night.
she did.
Last night she did. Well, hold on. Let me answer this question. Peas in a pod. You don't always immediately cast, and orthopedics is my least favorite body system, and broken bones creep me out. But if you cast when there is too much swelling or internal bleeding, it can actually stop. I can't remember what it's called. Sister, I don't think Sister Callie's in chat, but you can, if you cast an arm or a broken bone too quickly when there's still ongoing swelling, it can compartment syndrome. It's called compartment syndrome. And a compartment syndrome can actually happen when you cast or splint, and it causes so much swelling that they end up having to amputate. So there's a reason why he's not casted right.
I think that they don't see the tracking devices with his leg being held up in them. You know, I think that maybe that's why they're like, well, why isn't it elevated, or why isn't it this or that? And also, if he has open wounds on his legs, they're not going to want to put a cast on that.
I have 20 some open wounds on this leg and 18 on this one, and I have 31 places on here, 28.
I got too much left to show.
No. Doesn't matter what I make. They can't because into the pelvic area there.
I don't see you looking out for me, but you're always in need. Amputation, but it can also cause
rhabdomyolysis or whatever.
It can cause where the muscles break down, but it releases so much lactic acid that can cause death. And he already has bad kidneys. So no, they will not do that all the time, please. And I know that this is just me helping you understand. Ortho, it is not an immediate splint or casting, because there are other things going on with Ernie that can lead to compartment syndrome. Look it up. Compartment syndrome is very dangerous.
The worst thing right now is life threatening, like I said. It was the slasherations, I'm gonna call it.
Slasherations.
Lacerations. That's
Like
a good
that.
one, Ernie. That's a keeper.
Peas in a Pod, I think the only reason I can see is because I'm on panel, but Peas in the Pod has been very just a contrarian right now.
I don't care.
I don't know what's going on with her.
Just being obstinate, and that's fine. But yeah, with his pelvic, that's right. His pelvis, part of his pelvic bone is broken. That's why he's not in traction for his leg, because that will pull on the. God, I haven't worked ortho in fucking 20 years, but that will pull on the ischium or ilium from the pelvis, and that will not. No, he can't be in traction.
Did you get bruised from the seatbelt, Ernie, or they said in the?
He probably wasn't wearing
They
one.
said that you wasn't wearing one in the.
No, I was wearing. I was wearing.
I don't see that bruise, but
No, I was wearing one. Seatbelt and
it's not just the SI joint, Sandy. It's the ischium and ilium that connect to the SI that allows the hip to be in place. But he's got a broken pelvis bone. Turn the page. You can shut the fuck up. You have nothing but shit talk for me for the last fucking 2.5 days. Get fucked.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
Oh, you've got a lot of people coming in from that community that were wishing death on Ernie on Friday. Now they're acting like they're his best fucking friends. Fuck you. Fuck you too, Lisa K.
Yeah, Lisa's not come over here. Last time I ran her off from over here, I was trying to have a conversation with Ernie, and she came in chat and was saying stuff, and I said, nope, Lisa, it ain't the Ernie and Lisa show right now, and she left.
She is a terrible human being.
Well, I mean, she acts like she gets all the information, and
the minute she dies, her cats are gonna fucking eat her corpse up.
oh my God. Oh Lord.
I know, Nicolina's been on a roll, Ernie, over here.
Oh hell, I couldn't say that. I imagine that. Oh Lord.
Ernie, I don't like the fact that you are giving these people time that are literally wishing for your downfall and actively right now messaging your employer. Fuck these people.
I don't, yes, I have to say, I don't agree with anybody getting a hold of his employer.
I'm not worried about it.
I don't.
I got everything.
When Jody dies, her cats are gonna fucking eat her corpse too in the garage.
Damn.
Did Terry send you the phone?
Yeah, I got the phone. My sister and I don't know, the bunch of them put in for it. I don't know.
Stop pushing your head like you're Cyrax. Is it too much Dilaudid? You've had too much Dilaudid. You need to listen. Hold on. You're scratching your face. You keep rubbing your face and your scalp. Ask for Benadryl. Ernie, that Dilaudid is pretty strong. You might need some Benadryl on board.
Well, they got me on something else too now.
Yeah, but you need to.
Starts with an M.
Morphine.
My baby. Little button.
I won't let him. I don't like that.
You got the
that shit
PCA
makes me itch like freaking
Ernie,
crazy.
put your call light on right now and ask for Benadryl, please. Don't
Are they there?
Are they giving Benadryl with?
Yeah, they will. Yes. To counteract the itching. She's itching.
Yeah.
So they gotta bring my clothes up to the zoo anyways.
Clothes with broken arms.
Why are they bringing you your clothes?
Do I got a wallet. I just want to make sure my clothes are still there.
Yeah, I understand that.
Can't say I'm surprised like the fucking
Have them bring you some fucking Benadryl. IV Benadryl.
I will.
Just making sure I move. Fuck the proof.
Snoopy, he answered that earlier. If you
Was
wanna,
prescribed Adderall.
Let's talk and leads to do.
Yeah, I just started taking Adderall here on the 19th, actually. I think 18th or 19th. I was just over at Kentucky Rural Development over there doing their lung test. Oh yeah, I found out my lungs are bad too.
did they do a PFT test on you, like a breathing test?
The breathing test, that son of a bitch, hell yeah, yeah, that's 3 green faces. Oh god.
That sucks.
Oh hell yeah. Never again will I never get other people again. Never no more.
While you're at it, leave a message. I can't make it to the phone. I'm on
So
silence, so distraught. I don't buy it.
work paid all my insurance and everything off already. They already said that, like I said, we had the best one. And all I got to do is prove that you know, the doctor wrote those prescriptions and everything, which is that's what it is.
Yeah, he was light flighted. His clothes were definitely cut off of him.
No, my underwear was. My pants wasn't.
Oh, you?
I don't know why. I don't know why. But, well, actually, what happened is everything was cut off of me. Hell no.
So that means you're naked under that gown right now?
Something like that.
Ernie after dark.
Watch out, ladies.
Oh my god.
He's naked under that gown.
Yeah, I'm a big good way to go sightseeing right now. Just throw all my booties.
Hold on.
We need to send you some Calvin Klein underwear.
Terry, if you have access to his nurses, he needs some IV Benadryl. He is itching like crazy.
Yeah, poor guy.
Here,
If
let
he's
me
not gonna call his nurse, I will call his nurse. Give me
I'm
your
being a hug.
Ernie.
I got bad itching.
All right, you call her in and tell her you're itching and you need some Benadryl.
It looks like they need to put a lead on your little telemetry thingy.
Hey, can I get some Benadryl? I'm having an allergic reaction to the medicine, please. I'm itching. I'm itching on my face and stuff.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's the meds.
That's so cool, Ernie.
It's
They
from the
answered
opiate.
right away.
Yeah, I'm in yeah, I know.
Good.
Look how swollen his forearm is, you guys.
Yeah. Well, both of his arms are pretty
That
swollen.
forearm is fucking swollen as fuck.
Yeah, my wrist is bad. This ain't bad. Look, this ain't bad. You see this here's swelling.
No, it's your forearm. Look at the forearm on that arm. That's
This one right here. This one right here is like, oh god. It's bad. I guess it's bad. That's the break right there.
I know you're hurting, Ernie.
It does look like Popeye's arms.
Yeah, I know.
He's
My leg,
a super slow.
my legs are swelling too now.
Ernie, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Ernie, I want you to know we do care about you. Snoopy, your comment there didn't go through because of my block list that I have, so if you don't see it, that's why.
Yes, Ernie can heal from this, but Katie's warts and lip herpes are forever.
Well, I can't prove I don't have warts right now, for sure.
Crazy.
Literally.
It's alright.
No, I couldn't believe it did me that way. I woke up and, like I said, I had that on me and I was like, oh God, what is this? And
I'll be fucking straight. I know. Hold it
I'll tell you one thing, when you shave down there, it's cold as hell.
Finish with this shit, I'll demonstrate my own.
Well, obviously they thought that they were possibly going to have to do, you know, surgery if they
hell to the hell no. Well, that's what. Well, they got a surgeon. I got a surgeon, but they're waiting to see how this does on my liver. That's the bad thing, and my kidneys are bruised up real bad. Just like I said, the surgeon said it looked like somebody took all my organs out and beat them against the sidewalk in a tree and put them back in my body. That's what it looks like.
Hey, Ernie's sister Callie said, "Are you now sponsored by Mercedes because you're branded?"
Oh, I am branded.
Yeah, let's get him sponsored by Mercedes.
Yeah. Everybody's been coming in here looking at that. I had a doctor from there. Yeah, I know, and it's perfectly circled.
You know, Flies has a thing for you. You're her governor. She calls you her governor.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's never gonna do the straight, narrow, and boring. He won't do it. He's always gonna leave us on the edge of our seats.
Oh God, no, I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm done.
Ernie.
This was a wake up call. This was a wake up call.
I tell you, Ernie, don't ever leave us because our lives would be so freaking boring.
No, literally going into that mountain was a wake up call.
Ernie, I need your phone number. Can you give Terry permission to give it to Lori to give it to me, please?
Yeah, once I get one, all I've been doing is using Wi-Fi.
You don't have a number?
No, not yet. I ain't even got this phone fully activated. I just activated enough to do Wi-Fi. I'm getting ready to activate it all. But yeah, I'll get your number. Yeah, for sure. Leave me your number some way. I might be able to call on Wi-Fi. Maybe, I don't know. But I do know.
Thank you, Mr. A.
I know. I love Mr. A.
Mr. A annoys me most days.
He is.
That was very nice. Lori, Terry, Archivist, Beloved, and Sister Callie all got a membership. Thank you, Mr. A from Africa.
Thank you, Mr. A. He's my Moroccan sniper. He's a sniper from Morocco.
That's pretty wild.
Always nice to have a sniper from Morocco on your team.
What's good for headaches, though? Because everything they give me so far, it ain't hurt. It ain't done nothing for the headache.
Have you pooped? Do you have to poop in a bedpan now, Ernie?
No, hell
Since you
no.
can't walk? Since you can't walk?
Oh, I'll make it. Don't worry.
You're pooping your pants, aren't you?
Hell no.
Nicolina, stop it. I'm a scammer from Nigeria, says Mr. A.
That's funny. That is so funny.
So you're peeing in a condom catheter and you're pooping your
Not now.
pants.
No, I got a urinal now.
Yeah.
I got a urinal.
You just told us you had a catheter.
Well, they took it off. I took it off. That's why I said that's how I knew I shaved.
So how are you pooping?
To the bathroom.
How? You can't walk. Ernie's pooping his pants.
I got a rail.
And
I got
you
a
got no
rail.
underwear on. Maybe you got a pad under you. That's what it is. You got a pad under you.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, I've had that.
Your bed, Ernie. Just pooping.
We're not. No, when my kidney shut down that one time, I had a pad like thing on the end. I thought that was crazy. I said I'd rather fucking fall out the floor, roll to the back.
Does he have a headache? It's probably a rebound headache from all the opiates he's getting.
Hey, you guys, do we really have to talk about lips? For real.
We never.
Alright.
You got something for the itch?
I already informed you about
Okay. Oh God. Uh-oh. They said they spent a lot of money on me here. You reckon they did?
Look at that smile.
Let's see what I got. Yeah, now I'm gonna make my escape out this window. I still climb a rope. I just don't walk.
They don't set you by the window. You can be their special security, and you can watch out for them in case anybody comes in.
Ernie has the best smile with those dimples.
He does, I have to say. I said earlier he's good looking. I was like, he's a good looking guy.
He's a very good looking guy. He's the best looking shell in the family.
Oh my God. That's who I got. That's yeah, it works.
Oh, he's gonna go sleeping that night after he gets another girl.
No, it's they'll break something in here. Everybody, they'll put me
Are
out.
they gonna give you, is it your head or is it the headache you think from the opiates?
Well, I hit my head really hard.
Yeah.
Like my head and my body went through sternly about it, but I just saw it.
I'm assuming they did a CAT scan of the brain.
Yeah, they done all that.
Well, those airbags, when they actually bust, they have the nastiest smell, and it's like
It's fumes. It's like fumes. Yeah, it's just like fumes or something.
It's pretty disgusting.
But yeah.
Bodies in my trunk like I'm going Super Saiyan. Mine's on the lines in the Matrix, but I'm not saying shit. Try remember they don't fuck around.
I know what you're throwing down, stop.
Oh, you don't see, don't stay down with my
I knew it. I knew Shelby was gonna say that. Ernie, but for real, are you getting enough fluids?
Oh God, yeah. Like they took me down to, they did take me down to 40 though. It was 100. They took me down to 40
What does that mean?
with the fluids.
Oh,
The
okay.
drip, it was 100 drip, and then they took me down to 40.
Like 100 milliliters an hour, now you're at 40?
Yeah. But I'm moving around now. I wasn't moving around at all hardly. You know, they was just worried about, different things going on wrong with me. Mostly it was
Yeah,
my liver.
Mom. Yeah, Mom says, Nick, will you tell Ernie I said hi and I'm glad he's okay.
Oh my God, yeah, Mom. Lord God.
Fuck yeah, he's gonna need Colace. Ernie's never gonna poop again.
It's not going to be easy, Ernie, but we're all here. We're going to, try to keep you in good spirits. And, anytime you want to laugh, you can come over here. 'Cause usually when you're over here, we do have good laughs.
Well, I mean, laughing's all right. I mean, just the way I got to do it, I got to be careful laughing right now.
Right.
It's like a son of a bitch to laugh.
Can you get some water in your mouth because your lips are fucking dry as fuck.
No, I ain't got no water right now. I have some ginger ale here in a while.
Drink some, please.
I will.
Right now, Ernie.
Nick, I have to get up.
Stop itching. Where's your nurse?
They were just in there. She went to see what they could get for
No,
him.
that's not my nerve.
Well,
My nurse is yes, like
Yeah, you need Benadryl like stat. You are itching like a motherfucker from those opiates.
I didn't know it was do that one, but I learned something now.
Put in some ice, bro.
Hold on a minute. I'll fix it in a second. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Where's the vampire?
baby.
Yeah, that's cool, Mr. A. He said he hopes you get better soon, too. For sure. And don't do 90 miles an hour anymore. No matter where you're going.
The hard part's getting up. Trying to get up. Moving around.
Damn it, I wish someone was there with you. Is that your pee bag?
Where? No. It's my phone.
That's his clothes they just brought
My
up.
phone, baby.
Yeah.
You need one of your siblings there to help you. Are you
You want to play the game?
Terry,
You want to place the blame? That's the fucking baddest thing. I don't know why I'm asking. I'll gladly.
I'm alright.
Really not give a fuck if my music is blasting. Woo! Stop and think about it.
Ernie, don't push
Really think about
yourself.
it. Stop and think about it. God damn, I don't even know what to say or why I'm doing it. I'm losing it. You better be prepared when the bruising hits. I don't give a fuck, but your luck put you in my trunk. Damn, rhyming the same thing with the last one. I'm bothered to ask why, cause I'm popping in the door hoping that nobody's watching. Give me 4 fucking years on a whole masterpiece auction. They know what the problem is. They know what
Okay. I'm gonna show you how to shit.
Oh no, they know what the problem is.
Yeah,
They
he
know
will.
I'm starting
He'll
this.
regret moving around like
They
he's
don't want the
doing.
positive, so I better bring
Oh,
up
that's
the
my
negative.
leg, like I said.
Shit, let's go to the one place one day where I can finally find my sanity. Just you and me, baby. It's a world full of crazy, but I'm hoping that it works. Cause I've been high lately.
I ain't gonna throw up.
I kinda like that.
God almighty.
Let's bring it right back. I really like that. Let's
What do
bring
you
it
like?
back. Damn, I'ma snap on your institute.
Ernie,
You'll be mad hoping I was still
We
missing you.
really
Holy
care
fuck.
about you, and
I'm
I
over
pray
it.
that you get
Done
better.
being
We're
sober,
all
I'm
sending
cold again.
prayers and
Begging
stuff.
for a change, I'm getting over
But,
it. Just to compile these lines,
you
I'm reading
know,
over
Yeah.
it. And I don't give a single shit if you don't like what I'm doing, cause I'll do it anyway. So you might as well join the movement.
And I told me that they let me move around that way I don't shut up.
They know what's positive, so I
Give
better
him a
bring up the
second.
negative and drop that shit. Oh
Oh no, I'm
they know
not.
what the
No,
problem
I'm not
is. They
pushing
know
him
I'm
in no
starting this.
hurry.
I know. This
They
just
don't want the
breaks my
positive,
heart
so I
that
better
you
bring out the negative and drop that shit. Let's go.
That's what I told. That's what I said
Yeah,
to
let's
Nick.
go.
I said,
They
you
know
know,
that.
Nicolina really cares,
Let's go.
and I knew you did.
If somebody cares, I'll tell you that.
Never fucking learn.
Yeah, well, a lot of us do care.
They know what the problem is.
Absolutely.
They know why I'm starting this.
I
They
wish
know
you
what's
were
positive,
there.
so I better bring out the negative and drop that shit. Oh no, they know what the problem is. They know I'm
Hold
starting
on a
this.
second, let me fix this light.
They don't want the positive, so I better bring out the negative and drop that shit. Let's go. They know what the problem is. They know why
I
I'm
know
starting
you
this.
have to love goals.
They don't want the positive, so I better bring out the negative and drop that shit. Oh no, they know what the problem is. They know why I'm starting this.
Like I
They don't
said,
want the
there's
positive, so I
everybody. I
better bring
mean,
out the
there's a
negative and
lot of
drop that
people
shit.
who do
Let's
care about.
go.
Even people who say they don't care about money really care about it. It doesn't matter how much they say they don't. You
Did you see
know.
my hand?
Not in a million years. I'm over here crying about Ernie.
Oh my God, bless God. Somebody get her off here.
So much for that, Nick.
Shut up, Nick.
Everything you need,
And I got that.
I like those barcode bangs.
it was never enough.
Oh, they ain't really barcode bangs now. They're alfalfas, alfalfas.
So why don't you
Look at
just
the alfalfas. Oh my fucking God.
everything you needed?
Like was definitely a vampire.
Yeah.
It is.
It was never enough. Everything you need.
Hell yeah, heaven, baby.
So why don't you just tell me the truth?
That's just so much better.
Everything you
Somehow the doctor comes around and checks your feet and everything, and checks your legs, and grabs your toes.
Yeah, they do like a neurology test on you.
You know, me and the first doctor done that a while ago. We about went out that window right there. together.
Did they do it on your broken side?
Yes, they did. They didn't know it was broken. They didn't know that this was broken until here just recently. I remember I've been out.
They're at a teaching hospital. They don't read the fucking notes.
I've been out over Nicolina. They didn't know what I was doing on with me. Like literally, I laid here unconscious for the whole day yesterday, I believe.
Did they do all the CT scans and everything on you?
Yeah, I got a big chart.
But it wasn't enough for you. It was never enough.
This is what's hurting real bad right now is that.
Needed, I had.
See how the size of my forearm, my wrist is?
Yeah.
Well, you do have a fall bracelet on, risk of fall bracelet on.
No.
Is that what the fuck that is?
The orange bracelet, yeah.
The risk of fall.
You're not on telemetry anymore. I see.
Yeah, that's, I was telling him that it looked like they took the leads off earlier.
They did.
Yeah, I take these off.
No, leave that in place.
I am. But anyways,
Show us your leg.
I will in a minute.
You don't have to, but
Hold on a minute.
they're not gonna put a cast on. He's probably gonna have to go in traction and get an aura.
Hold on a minute, I'll show you my leg. My leg's big as fuck. Can't show too much. Oh my God, I must cut all the off that way.
I mean, they are propping it up for you every once in a while, right?
Hell no.
Yeah, don't try to be tough, bro.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
They shouldn't even put a soft cast on it.
I'm not even gonna be tough. Yeah. So here's my leg.
Ew.
Yeah, it's all the way out through.
Oh,
Damn, buddy.
holy fuck.
The back works. The back's worse, so the whole back. Yeah, the whole back is. See? Oh, you see it?
You don't hurt yourself.
The back don't.
Stop.
Yeah, you
Stop.
You had your medicine, now you're moving around and stuff too much, dude.
No, it would require surgery, but if they cannot get his bleeding to stop, they're not gonna do it.
No, I ain't. I was showing them my bruises and stuff and scratches.
I see.
I got a lot of them, don't I?
Do you need anything?
Do I need anything? I need a ginger ale.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's all.
Thank you, sweetie.
And Benadryl.
In a bit. Anyways. But the whole back side of my leg. That's what's broken. It's twisted up too. So you can see the, like, if you want to know what the Walking Dead looks like, yeah.
We should send filming crews to your hospital.
Oh yeah.
Ernie would say yeah.
I built this up from the habit. I don't ever take a day off. 7 days you stay relaxed. I'm the baddest motherfucker. I don't need you
You
to
can put that in.
never seen this shit.
Yeah, I saw all that blood on the bed too.
Yeah, they can't keep it clean. Every time I'm moving around, blood gets in.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. They couldn't close that up.
Put your pin in the back chat. Let me talk to your nurses.
Put my what?
Your pin in the back chat.
I don't have a pen.
You should have a pin to talk to your nurses.
I don't have a pen.
Alright.
Never been discussed with pen. So this other leg over here, that's what's broken.
Yeah, don't move too much because your pelvis broke.
I know. And I got places on it I didn't know. God, I ain't even seen that.
you're probably gonna have places that you're gonna notice for weeks, Ernie.
Well, yeah.
Didn't you say that it's gonna be a couple weeks?
I've been finding new places all day today. Oh, Lord.
Look at that dimple.
Oh, God. But the worst part's breathing. That's the hard part.
Have they, were you wearing oxygen at any point?
And the other one, yeah, the other place I was, I think.
Can't fuck with me, I stay doing what I wanna. You don't know a thing, I'm still moving on the down low. Settle, that's the
that's all I know about it.
Make a way to bring it back.
You probably go to bed.
I need it bad. Mistake me for second best.
I will, I drink
You won't be here for me. Heart so big, gotta
I
keep
will, I
it
drink my
cold.
drink.
Motherfuckers trying to get near to me. I clearly see you switching sides for convenience sake. Gave too much, I can proudly say. Still going hard, doing more
Did you
today.
drop
When I
us?
drink too
You
much,
dropped
to the Lord
us,
I pray.
Nick.
Goddamn, go.
Rage quit. Rage quit.
No, I gotta work on that. I ain't got nothing on this phone. I'm breaking hell back. It's all from God. So I get to talk that pop. Oh, shit.
It's called spirometry, and he may not be able to use the spirometry because he has broken ribs. Are you
What is
into
it?
that? It's like a little plastic thing, and they put it in your lips, and you have to blow and suck it.
It's got teeth marks on it. You gotta put your tongue up under it and blow. No, hell no, I ain't doing that no more. Yeah, I couldn't do that right now. I couldn't do that right now, so
I know you can, but you should be trying because of your broken ribs and your risk for pneumonia.
yeah. I mean, if I'm
No, he'll do it when he's ready.
I know what I am ready for. Some biscuits and gravy and eggs and bacon, sausage, ham. Hint. No,
Make a way to bring it back. I'm coming home. I need it bad.
Well, are you gonna have a regular breakfast in the morning?
I don't know what I'll have in the morning. I'm just so hurt so bad.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna say I can imagine because I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm letting my hair grow out though.
Mo says when you get released and come back to your tent, then they'll make you breakfast.
Oh hell yeah. That's worth going back right there. Just those words alone. I got a few things in the works. I just everybody thinks I don't know why everybody thinks I'm like some bad guy or something. I don't put up shit, but I get in trouble a lot every once in a while.
Well, you know what, Ernie? There's just you just have a way about you, and you know, sometimes the thing with you, I'll say this, a lot of times if they would listen to what you're telling them, you tell on yourself.
Most times, yeah.
Yeah, most times, yeah. You do.
I do.
Lisa Kay tells on herself as well.
You know, I didn't understand what she was even trying to get at. I mean, I understand if she's trying to be sympathy or whatever, but, you know, I didn't understand that.
No, she wasn't. She was dropping nuggets, and
That's the way I took it too.
she was harassing your family, your mother as well. She allegedly called for an ambulance for Amber after she said Amber was in the accident with you. Then she made a post that an ambulance was being called for your mother. And she's just a fucking liar, Ernie.
Do you think they're telling her that stuff though, Nick?
So here's the
I
thing.
think she's just coming
I don't
up
know.
with that herself.
When you're in an accident, first thing you do, check, make sure you see if you're okay, right? You know, you kind of look yourself over the way to see if you're okay, if you're going to live or not, pretty much. And then the second thing I did was looked at my watch. And I hit my button on my watch. The ambulance and the police didn't get there like 15 or 20 minutes later. Like literally, everything. There was already people, bystanders and stuff out there helping me and stuff before the police. So wherever they get this hot pursuit at, that's going to be easy people. That's easy people. I wouldn't run away from police anyway. Not like that anyways. I tell you what, I wouldn't take a damn Dodge Charger and try to outrun a damn. I wouldn't take a damn van and try to outrun a damn Dodge Charger or a police cruiser. There ain't no way in hell. That'd be stupid. So no, I didn't try to outrun nobody. So I don't know where they get this shit at. But I'm like I said, I'm good for it, and it's ridiculous.
Ernie, it's no different than these are the same people that said we were renting your van for you when you had a full-on job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had heard that. I just didn't know who said it.
I mean, work called me today.
That's why I texted Nick and I was like, "You guys rent a van for him?" She was like, "No." I was like, "Okay."
Well, work called me today and he said, "We're just calling to make sure that you're not at fault here." And I said, "No, I'm not." He said, They read me everything. I'm like, that's the first time I even heard it. And then I got on YouTube and I heard it there too. But he was reading me everything that was going on, and I'm like, yeah, man, I got this one. He's like, I know, yeah, I got it. He's like, just give me some documentation in. He said, we'll go for you 100%. And that's what they do. I got a good company. And they'll put the $100,000.
You're not going to remember this tomorrow, but the same people that were, when you were on Katie's panel, those people were contacting your employer, looking to see if you were lying about where your accident happened. Like, these people are fucking, they're vultures. I used to be a vulture about you. You got Ray going, I'm on the phone with my paramedic friend, and I'm on the phone with the hospital, and you got Lisa K going, I was on the phone with the hospital, and you got KE going, yeah, we know it's like, it's awful, but I gotta go, guys. I have to get up early. Ernie, please.
I'll tell you more. I will.
Well, thank you, Nick. You always have, your opinions are quite interesting, I must say.
My opinions are almost 95% correct.
I'd say 92%.
Maybe 9.9%. Bye.
Bye. All right.
No, a lot of people's been messaging and stuff and trying to get a hold of me. But I ain't got my other phone, so I can't get those messages and try to get it back. And I get it back.
Yeah, but I do understand. I mean, you've been on some pain medication, so I can understand where you're, kind of forgetting, and, that's to be expected. Anyway, Ernie, your body's in shock right now. So it's going to take a while. And like the doctor said, you're going to be probably hurting even more than you are right now for a little while.
Well, here's the thing. The doctor's seen me 3 times already. And the first time he seen me, the exact words he said, he told my sisters this. My sisters will tell you, like, we didn't think you was even alive.
Right.
So, like, they literally laid me out on the bed, and I was like dead. And they didn't even know what to do. They mangled me, And so, they started working with me and stuff, and I guess whatever happened, I don't know. But,
Ernie, and it may come back to you every, it may take time for a lot of it to even come back to you at all. That's
well, one of the biggest things when they come is that piece that I was carrying.
Right.
That one piece was 3,000, and it was on, it already busted through the back. It came through, it snapped the straps and stuff had already been through. That's what pressed me up. That's what made all that barrel stuff. Because it pressed my body up against the steering wheel. Steering wheel broke by the hill. And the dash and everything, it was cramming it into me. And then all of a sudden, like, I was embedded into the wild where the tree was at, and then all of a sudden it just like shit. And the weight went back. I couldn't get out the front, either side of the front doors, but I couldn't get past that thing. I was already broke up. Like the first thing I did was like, and blood just went everywhere. Like I was throwing blood up, I was spitting blood up. I couldn't see. And I was like, oh, I was trying to come back, just trying to come to you. I look down, check myself for anything, make sure I can move. At the time I could move the drums. I knew I had a little bit of time before the drum go back down. I knew I could do stuff in my drum. I could get out of that with my drum. That's the whole big thing. I didn't want my drum to go down and leave me stranded. So, second thing I did was look at my watch and see what time it was. Click the button. And as I was trying to get back out toward it, I didn't know my leg was broke. So my shoes, for some reason something hit me in my mind, like make sure your shoes are on this time. Because I lose my shoes all the time, right?
Yeah, you do.
I swear to God, when I opened the back of that van, there was a guy standing there and he was like, "Man, you alright?" And his voice was echoing me, "You alright?" And I looked down and I jumped down. And when I jumped down, I found out my leg was broken. That's how I found out my leg was broken. Because my shoe was off. And I was looking at my shoe and I thought myself, not again, I lost it.
It's nothing personal. I just couldn't care less.
What made you
That's training. That's just training stuff. Because when I looked at the phone, when I looked at the watch, it is my Fitbit what it was. It wasn't the watch. Fitbit. I just had got it for awareness. I done that rule development thing. No, it'd been my watch if it would have been the Fitbit, but I was on that test. I was on the project. I've been working in projects and stuff. So I literally just had come from Hazard from that. And, I posted the drug test and all that to it. I posted that, but that was like the day before I was up. But I had that Fitbit on, wired it to see what it was. And again, it was just, it's what it is. The police was like, I mean, the ambulance, police, and everything didn't come like 15 minutes after that. So if they've been following, so here's the thing, if they've been following me on a pursuit, think about it. That was,
they would have been right there on the spot, yeah.
Oh God, yeah. They'd have been there when I hit. So they made a lot of that shit up. And I can't wait to, go against them. If I don't think I'm gonna have to now, because once I turn my medications on, it's like, anything, when it's first out there, it's real big, and people overlook it and everything, and they make it more than what it is. And it's like the OJ, you remember how the OJ Simpson stuff was? How big it was, and like, God almighty. Like, they had Cal in the vehicle with him and going with him, and, the police was all, there's like 50-some cops there. It was crazy. Helicopters, everything in the world.
Right.
And then you feel it start dying down. It didn't really die down, but more factors come into it and what happened, and next thing you know, he's innocent. Think about it. So,
well, like you said, because I even questioned that when they were talking about, the substance or whatever, because I'm like, well, if he's on a medication, all he has to do is prove he has a prescription for it, and it's,
that's
amended in itself right there, I would think. So.
That's no problem at all.
Well, you know what? We do wish the best for you, Ernie. I want you to know that.
Well, just, the hard part about it right now, I'm just wondering, it took my walk away. That right there, it's just like, I'm thinking now, like, what's done to me. But I tell you, God could have took my life.
Yes.
And he did. That right there for me, it means everything. That means everything right there. No matter how everything else turns out, he spared my life.
Yeah, he's the only one you ever have to answer to, Ernie, not a YouTuber.
Yeah, I know. And I feel, now, I'm like, because I am going to be grateful, because I could have died right there. I mean, I didn't supposed to live. I didn't supposed to live. That thing, it destroyed the me. I mean, like it destroyed the me. So, but was I on any substances or anything like that? No, I wasn't. No, I don't do no drugs. I never do drugs. And especially work. Ain't no way in hell I'll do drugs on the job. So it is, whatever people want to believe and everything. Whenever I do get back to do the stuff in Kentucky and stuff, they'll see that. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. I think a lot's going to come out of it. And
it still probably even happened with the Kentucky thing because, I thought you were on probation. I thought you were.
Well, they said that. I don't know. They said I absconded. I didn't abscond at all. I went to my meetings. I went to everything I did. I worked.
Yeah,
and I went to my meetings. I don't know what about that. Well, I mean, I got all the proof. I had a job, all that, and everything. Yeah, I got all that. So I mean, I just think it's a bunch of jealousy, and people couldn't get to the YouTubers, or the YouTubers couldn't get to the people they needed to get to, and they got to a cocksucker, and that's what happened. That's what happened. Exactly. Now, did anything happen with me and him? I mean, I don't know. But I don't like it at all. Yeah.
They were calling your probation officer and stuff all the time, weren't they?
And that ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right at all. But, it is what it is. But like I said, I've got a judge now that's going to take me off all that. So I just got to get everything back to normal again. And I'm thinking it's going to get to normal. But, I want to get healthy first again. And I'm going to be in here for a while probably. I don't know. It all depends on what the doctor says. Because, I'm going to do what the doctor says. Because it is.
You really do need to listen to the doctor. Take
and my friend, well, my buddy contacted me, and I thought that was kind of unique. I tried to message him a while ago when he was talking because he seen my new profile come up there. And I was trying to add my old people back. And he messaged me, he does special effects and stuff. He's like, you know what, I've been waiting for a chance to try something on you. Try something, this new equipment thing I got. He said, won't you try this? And I said, what is it? He said, I'll talk to you tomorrow about it. So I'm kind of eager to know what that is. But the thing about it is right now, I just can't walk. Because I don't like that. But as far as...
I know when I was younger, I cracked my pelvic bone, and my God, it took me forever to walk again. Forever. And it hurt like a motherfucker. I know that.
Right. Like me, the kind of person I am, if I do have to go in a wheelchair or whatever, you can bet I'm going to soup it up. I'm going to have some rockets on this son of a bitch. Or I'm going to have it where it dries. I don't know. I'll do something with it. Hell, I don't even know. But I do appreciate everybody that's, that's messaging me. If you can't get to me right now, my messages, it should be cleared up probably tomorrow sometime. Just let me get everything together because, like I said, I've been out for 2 days. Been hell on me. It's really been hell on me.
I appreciate you coming up. It was a surprise, so nobody needs to think this was set up. No, it was a surprise you come up. I appreciate you doing that because, me, myself personally, I was really
So let me do this. It says Lisa Kay said she called the Commonwealth Attorney. And she said if they would have listened to her, that you could have been arrested at J.U. Studio. Well, that goes to show you right there that I was around 200 cops right there, and they all know this stuff. It is what it is. The Commonwealth's going to find out a different story. Because once I'm proven innocent, I am going to do everything I can to press legally on the Commonwealth. Because they done me wrong. They done me wrong on the whole probation thing and everything. That was not my probation officer. Ricky is not my probation officer. Zach's my probation officer. And whatever happened with that, well, I guess we'll find out when it comes time.
I just don't understand. I know that she loves Shelby or whatever, but I don't understand why she is so insistent on making your fucking life miserable. I don't get it.
Well, like I said,
you are content, I have to say.
Well, it comes with the territory in a way because, if you're going to be that, and you're going to have to put up with all this, then there comes a time that you have to set aside, for all this trouble and stuff. You have to set aside that this is going to happen. You have to say, well, hey, and think about it. What's going to happen when I file for governor? It's going to be like crazy. It's going to be 20 times more than this.
And I know that people think that Ernie cannot run for governor, and he can run for governor if he wants to.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, I mean, I know somebody who ran for mayor, and people were like, he's not going to be able to run for mayor. Yes, you can. You get
so here's the thing.
You can run.
Here's the thing. It ain't the part that, I wish I was in better health now to do it. Yeah, because it's a new injury. But I think, that it also, let's say this right here. Let's say if I do, because I'm planning on doing it here next month. Let's say if I do file for governor, and the condition I'm in, everybody sees it from the hospital point of view, from the doctors, what they're saying, and let's say that I win. Let's say I win my part. Let's just say that happens. That's going to show, because it's going to take at least 6 or 7 months to even get better than this. So that whole time that I was doing it, wouldn't that show my passion? Wouldn't that show me keep going forward? And then it's going to show my never die attitude. And I'm kind of glad to do that because I do plan on it. And if I know what's going to happen. There'll be people come out of the woodworks. But I know also too, before you two, I know who I was and what I did. And I'm not afraid of it.
Well, that's not afraid of that. I mean, if that's your goal, Ernie, and that keeps you going forward, then, I don't know why that's such a bad thing.
Well, it's just, like I said, I've been studying for it. I've been studying up. Now that I'm injured, I got more time to study, and it's just what it is. I think, here's the thing. Let's say if I do run, I'll win the southern counties. I'll do better than Matt Bevan, I'll tell you that. And I like Matt. I like Matt a lot. I ain't got nothing against Matt. But I'll win more counties southern. The only thing that's going to get me, I think, is going to be Paducah, Louisville, and Lexington. If it gets me. But then again, when they hear my policies, see, that's why I said I got to separate my policies too. And I got to put it out to proper time. Proper timing, everything. I just now seen your title of your show. Thank you for prayers. I didn't see you until.
Yeah, that was my title, yeah.
Your title was.
I already had that in my title because we were going to tell ghost stories, but then when I seen you had, we were just discussing it, I do that over here.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you, Ernie, and I do want you to get better. And if you want to run for governor, I will get a t-shirt and a pin, and I will wear it around my state even. I'll tell people to move there and vote for you. How about that?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Everybody, I appreciate you all. I should have my YouTube back at the end of there, so I don't know. But I'm going to rest a little bit. Try to knock this injury.
Put yourself first, Ernie, and get better. That's what's important.
Well, I think we're going live. I think we're going live at 1 o'clock tomorrow on Chasing Justice channel. So.
Oh, okay. Back to her channel. Yeah, that's where I seen you today. I showed some of you up there.
It's just that she's very smart. She's very, very smart at what she does. And she's genuine. You can't find nobody like her in the YouTube world hardly, that she goes over everything, and that's very rare. Very rare. A lot of people have their own speculation of everything, and they put their own, their agenda in it, and you can't really do nothing with that. So
Do I need to play the clip of where you were grooming me, Ernie?
No, I'm actually gonna get my channel back and get everything working right. I'm gonna post that because that really was the first time I ever, heard about you pretty much. I mean, from that standpoint,
No, we always had good conversations. I always
Yeah, but I just didn't know you was in that in depth and everything like that with that. So, but remember, the new word today, folks, is what was it? Slashation. That's it. What was it?
What'd you say? Slasherbation or something. Slasherbation. Yeah.
Slashation, yeah. Because I think because it's kind of laceration, or something. I call it laceration. That's what it's like. Well, anyway, guys, y'all get some sleep, and I'm gonna get some sleep. Good night. Thank you all, and if you ain't subscribed to Remain Calm, subscribe to Remain Calm. I'll see you tomorrow. About 9 o'clock in the morning, we'll go live, and I'll explain everything else out there today. Thank y'all. Be safe.
All right. Night, Ernie. All right.
Turn and run away from sirens in search of somewhere safe and quiet. If only you could hear the fucking things inside my head. Taking over like it's army paper soldiers. Ain't gold, you wish you would. Shit's been harder than I'm hopeful. Went from open, getting closer. Now I'm searching for some closure. Cause no matter how it gets, it's never worth it in the moment. Damn, running it back when
Thank you, buddy. So, let's discuss this. Okay? Alright. You see this? I just played this whole damn video. Okay? This right here, members only. Check this.
On a.
Okay? Members only. Alright? Now check this. It says join. Says, I am not an active member. Says, renew membership. Not an active member. Okay? I'm not. So how was I able to get this video? How was I able to access this
He is
video?
not getting, his earliest release date is 2039.
How was I able to access it? Well, that's a me problem, bud. Don't fuck with the Jedi Master, son.